And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. There is a chance for a thunderstorm Thursday night into Friday morning. A few storms may approach or become severe with large hail the main threat. In addition to this, the potential is there on Friday for light accumulating snow over northeast Nebraska that could continue into Friday evening. Quite gusty northwesterly winds of 40 to 50 miles per hour will be possible on Friday as well. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station KIH 61 in Omaha, Nebraska. The current time is 9:59 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Omaha and Council Bluffs area. Rest of today, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy until midnight, then clearing. Lows in the lower 30s. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday, windy. Not as cool. Partly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. Southeast winds 20.
Test of the National Weather Service NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards Warning Alarm System is in support of the tornado drill for 2023 Severe Weather Awareness Week in Iowa and Nebraska. Normally, the weekly test of this alarm system is conducted every Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. There is a severe weather threat. The tests are postponed until the next available good weather day. The alarm tone will activate for severe weather and other life-threatening emergency messages for 9 transmitters across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa. This is only a test. There is no severe weather threat currently across eastern Nebraska or southwest Iowa. As part of this week's special test tornado drill, dispatchers are encouraged to fan out this message to test emergency communication capabilities and local spotting activation procedures. All schools, businesses, hospitals, law enforcement, and other agencies are urged to test severe weather emergency communications and sheltering plans. This concludes our tornado drill in support of Severe Weather Awareness Week in Iowa and Nebraska. We now return you to your regular programming.
Other life-threatening emergency messages for 14 transmitters across central Iowa. This is only a test. There is no severe weather threat currently across central Iowa. This has been a test of NOAA Weather Radio South Warning Alarm Systems in recognition of Severe Weather Awareness Week in Iowa. We now return to regular programming. Friday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of snow and rain likely in the evening, then a slight chance of snow after midnight. Patchy blowing. Weather Awareness Week in Iowa. We now return you to regular programming. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for Waterloo, Cedar Falls, and surrounding locations. Today, mostly cloudy with a chance of snow. Highs around 40. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of snow after midnight. Lows in the upper 20s. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of snow 20%. Thursday, a slight chance of snow in the morning. Partly sunny with a slight chance of rain. Breezy and not as cool, highs in the lower 60s. Southeast winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Gusts up to 40 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation 20%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms until midnight, then a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Windy and not as cool with lows in the mid-50s. South winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. Friday, showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms. Windy with highs in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Friday night, a chance of rain, showers, and thunderstorms until midnight. Mostly cloudy with a chance of snow. Very windy and much cooler with lows in the upper 20s. Chance of precipitation 50%. Saturday, mostly sunny. Windy and much cooler with highs in the upper 40s. Saturday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-30s. Sunday, mostly sunny. Not as cool with highs in the upper 60s. Sunday night, mostly clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. Monday, mostly sunny with a 20% chance of rain. Highs in the mid-60s. Monday night, partly cloudy with a 40% chance of rain. Lows in the mid-40s. Tuesday, mostly sunny with a 50% chance of rain. Breezy with highs in the upper 60s. Again, the forecast for Des Moines and surrounding locations for today, cloudy this morning, then becoming partly sunny. Highs around 40. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. These are the 9 a.m. conditions for the Des Moines area. The report from Des Moines Airport was not available. Looking around the area, here are some conditions elsewhere in Iowa. Now for a few weather conditions around the region, once again at 9 a.m. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of central Iowa. For today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. Scattered thunderstorms are possible Thursday night. There is the potential for small hail with these storms. There is an enhanced risk for severe weather on Friday. At this time, damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes all appear possible. Strong and gusty winds are expected at times from Thursday through Friday night. Wind gusts over 45 miles per hour are likely Friday afternoon and night. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation may be needed Friday. This is NOAA All Hazards Weather Radio Station WXL 57 at
0.16. The high was 46 and the low 19. Rainfall 0.17. The high was 63 and the low 31. These are the 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time observations on Wednesday, March 29th. The report from Asheville Airport was not available. Elsewhere in North Carolina, in South Carolina,
the high was 81 and the low 39. Rainfall 0.05. Marshall, the high was 58 and the low 31. Rainfall 49 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Elsewhere around the region, it was sunny with a temperature of 49 at Frankfort, 50 at Lexington, and 46 at Jackson. Under sunny skies, Bowling Green reported 49, Paducah reported 48, and Evansville reported 48. It was mostly sunny with a temperature of 47 at Covington, 52 at Nashville, and 47 at Bloomington. At Indianapolis, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 45. Here is the hazardous weather outlook. Issued at 3:53 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 2:53 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
This is the National Weather Service in Grand Rapids. The signal you just heard was our weekly test of the NOAA Weather Radio warning alarm system. We normally conduct a test on Wednesday.
snow accumulation. Highs in the mid-40s.
Your weather on Wednesday. We'll postpone the test until the next available good weather day. Be advised that weather conditions will affect the signal quality of the broadcast. We'll activate the warning alarm tone for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties. On 162.40 megahertz from Onondaga, those counties are Branch, Calhoun, Clinton, Eaton, Gratiot, Hillsdale, Ingham, Jackson, Livingston, and Shiawassee. On 162.425 megahertz from West Olive, those counties are Allegan, Muskegon, and Ottawa. On 162.475 megahertz from Hesperia, those counties are Muskegon, Newaygo, and Oceana. On 162.525 megahertz from Mount Pleasant, those counties are Clare, Gratiot, Isabella, Mecosta, Midland, Montcalm, and Osceola. On 162.55 megahertz from Canonsburg, those counties are Allegan, Barrie, Ionia, Kent, Montcalm, Muskegon, Newaygo, Oceana, and Ottawa. On 162.475 megahertz from Plainwell, those counties are Allegan, Barrie, Van Buren, Kalamazoo, and Calhoun. And on 162.425 megahertz from Wolf Lake, those counties are Manistee, Wexford, Mason, Lake, Osceola, Oceana, Newaygo, and Mecosta. This concludes the test of the NOAA Weather Radio warning alarm device.
Partly cloudy with a slight chance of rain and snow showers in the evening, then mostly clear after midnight. Lows in the mid-20s. Monday, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of showers. Highs in the lower 60s. Monday night, partly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers. Lows in the mid-40s. Tuesday, partly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers. Highs in the mid-60s. This is NOAA Weather Radio star conditions. At Angola, skies were partly sunny. The temperature was 43 degrees, the dew point 28, and the relative humidity 56%. The wind was west at 18 miles an hour, gusting to 26. The pressure was 30.11 inches and steady. Around the region, at Chicago, snow was falling with a temperature of 34. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 47 at Fort Wayne, 48 at Toledo. Mostly sunny, 52 degrees, wind east at 5 miles an hour. Here is the hazardous weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of north and central Georgia. For this afternoon and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. Thunderstorms will be possible as a cold front moves through the area late Friday.
This is a test of the NOAA Weather Radio warning alarm. During periods of potentially severe weather, special receivers are activated to warn of the impending hazard. Tests for these receivers are normally conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. When there's a threat of severe weather on Wednesday, the test will be postponed until the first available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, will occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in perfect working condition. The tone alert will be activated for selected watches and warnings affecting the following counties. In Indiana, Porter, LaPorte, St. Joseph, Elkhart, LaGrange, Steuben, Stark, Marshall, Kosciuszko, Noble, DeKalb, Whitley, Allen, Miami, Wabash, Huntington, Wells, Adams, Grant, Blackford, Pulaski, and Jay. In Ohio,
lows in the lower 60s. Saturday and Saturday night. Here is a regional view of the weather. A cold front will cross the area today. Lows in the upper 50s. Tuesday and Tuesday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 80s. Lows in the lower 60s. For more detailed weather, water, and climate information, please visit our website at weather.gov/Atlanta. The current time is 11:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The following reports of weather, temperature, and wind were made at The preceding was a test of the National Weather Service Emergency Warning System at E-Tenton, KXI 89. This test is conducted at approximately 11:30 each Wednesday morning, weather permitting. If this had been an actual emergency weather situation, the warning alarm would have been followed by an actual watch or warning. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, will occur even if you are using a quality receiver in perfect working order. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the warning alarm will normally be activated for warnings in selected watches within a 40-mile radius of E-Tenton. This includes the following Georgia counties: Baldwin, Bibb, Butts, Greene, Hancock, Henry, Jasper, Jones, Lamar, Monroe, Morgan, Newton, Oconee, Putnam, Rockdale, Tolliver, and Walton. This concludes the weekly test of the warning alarm system. We now return to our normal weather broadcasting. The following reports of weather, temperature, and wind were made at 11 a.m. At Athens, it was mostly sunny. Visibility 10 miles. Temperature in central Missouri as well as west central and southwest. Some of the thunderstorms on Friday afternoon and evening will likely be severe with damaging winds, large hail, and possibly tornadoes. There is a chance of thunderstorms across portions of the area again Sunday night through Tuesday. Spotter activation is not expected at this time. The current time is 11:01 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
Breezy and not as cool with lows in the mid-50s. South winds 20 to 25 miles an hour with gusts up.
Partly cloudy with slight chance of showers in the morning, then partly cloudy with chance of showers and slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 70s. Chance of precipitation 30%. Surrounding counties. Today, sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. East winds around 5 miles per hour. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, then a chance. This is a test of the NOAA Weather Radio Alert System. During hazardous weather and emergency situations, the alert tones which were just broadcast will automatically activate special receivers to alert you of impending hazards. This test is normally conducted weekly around 11 a.m. If hazardous weather is imminent or occurring, the test may be canceled. To provide the most consistent warning service possible, the alert tones will only be activated for the following counties in the KDO 89 listening area: in Missouri, St. Louis, Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, Warren, and the city of St. Louis. In Illinois, Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. If your receiver was tone activated, the alert function will automatically reset after the test. This concludes our test for this week, and we will now resume normal programming. Thank you. Today, sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s.
East winds around 5 miles per hour.
The warning alarm will be activated for watches and warnings that affect these 9 NOAA weather radio stations in central and northeastern Wisconsin. For complete listing of the transmitter locations, frequencies, and the counties they serve, please contact the Green Bay National Weather Service office at 920-494-2363 and select option number 7. This is also available on the internet at weather.gov/GRB. This concludes the test of the public warning alarm. We now return to the regular programming.
The period Thursday through Tuesday. Thunderstorms are possible across the far eastern rolling plains and far southeast Texas panhandle Thursday afternoon. The probability of severe weather remains low. Highs in the lower 60s. South winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 90%. Storms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 60s. South winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of rain 90%. Friday night, 263.5 feet. For Friday, 262.0 feet. For Saturday, 260.5 feet. At Little Rock, the stage was 10.1 with a dew point of 31 degrees. The relative humidity was 41%. The wind was variable at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.27 inches. Now here are additional observations from across the listening area. Temperatures were between 50 and 55 degrees.
Waves 1 foot or less. For tonight, northeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 foot or less. For Thursday, east winds 5 to 10 knots. Report precipitation type and measurements of snow or ice accumulations to the National Weather Service. Spotters and the public can also report precipitation type with the free MPing smartphone app. And now your local forecast. West of today, sunny. Advisory in effect until 9 p.m. this evening. West of today, northwest winds 20 to 25 knots becoming north 10 to 20 knots this afternoon. At Dubuque, it was partly sunny, and it was 29. In Waterloo, it was cloudy and 27. In Green Bay, it was sunny and 23. At Eagle River, it was mostly sunny. The temperature was 16. At South Bend, it was cloudy and 42. In Chicago, light snow was... Wind was northeast at 10 miles an hour, which produced a wind chill of 7. Pressure was 30.36 inches and steady. Please visit us online at weather.gov/SHP. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at NWS Shreveport. Here's the hazardous weather outlook for South Central Arkansas, Southwest Arkansas, North 24 at Black River Falls, 24 at Viroqua, 20 at Rochester, and 20 at Preston. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 29 at Prairie du Chien and 26 at Camp Douglas. Elsewhere across the region, it was sunny, with a temperature of 28 at Wisconsin Dells and 20 at Minneapolis. It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 32 at Boscobel, 28 at Madison, and chance of rain 30%. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms.
Some thunderstorms may be severe. On Friday. While questions remain with the track and timing of the storm system, heavy rain, gusty winds, and the potential for severe thunderstorms exist across the region on Friday. Stay tuned. At 23 miles an hour, the pressure was 30.06 and steady. Haze was sunny, the temperature was 46 and the relative humidity was 42%. To 4 feet building to 4 to 6 feet. Wave heights are for ice. Thunderstorms will impact much of the Arctic late Sunday through Tuesday. Storms Tuesday may have the potential to become severe. Spotter activation is not expected at this time. You're listening to your weather radio station. Today, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, decreasing clouds. Lows in the lower 30s. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday, windy. Not as cool. Partly sunny with a 20% chance of rain showers. Highs in the upper 60s. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Becoming south 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 40 miles an hour in the afternoon. Thursday night, windy. Not as cool. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 50s. South winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Chance of rain 40%. Friday, windy. Partly sunny with a slight chance of thunderstorms. A slight chance of showers in the morning, then a chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s. Temperature falling in the upper 40s in the afternoon. West winds 20 to 30 miles an hour. Gusts up to 40 miles an hour, increasing to 50 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain 40%. Friday night, very windy. Much cooler. Mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain and snow showers until midnight. Lows in the mid-20s. Chance of precipitation 20%. Saturday and Saturday night, mostly clear. Highs in the lower 50s. Lows in the lower 40s. Sunday, not as cool. Sunny. Highs around 70. Sunday night and Monday, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. Highs in the mid-60s. Monday night and Tuesday, breezy. Partly cloudy. A 20% chance of showers. Lows in the mid-40s. Highs in the mid-60s. At 11 a.m. in Omaha, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 29 degrees, the dew point 15, and the relative humidity 56%. The wind was northeast at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of 20. The pressure was 30.33 inches and rising. Across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa at Tekema, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 30. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 35 at Lincoln, 30 at Millard, 28 at Fremont, and 27 at Columbus. Under partly sunny skies, Blair Airport reported 27, Nebraska City reported 34, Plattsmouth reported 32, and Red Oak, Iowa reported 32. At Offutt Air Force Base, it was cloudy with a temperature of 31. Here are some observations from across the region. At Valentine, it was sunny with a temperature of 21. It was mostly sunny with a temperature of 28 at Norfolk, 19 at Sioux Falls, 27 at Sioux City, and 46 at Kansas City.
under mostly sunny skies. Concordia, Kansas reported 45, North Platte reported 29, and Denver reported 34. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 28 at Grand Island and 30 at Des Moines. Once again, at 11 a.m. in Omaha, it was 29 degrees under partly sunny skies. The Omaha Metropolitan Area Pollutant Standards Index for today is 46, which represents good air quality, with ozone the main pollutant. The forecast for Thursday is 51, considered moderate air quality, with particulates the primary pollutant. The pollen count today for trees was 56, a moderate count, with elm the primary pollen. The pollen count for weeds was 0. The pollen count for grass was 0. Air pollution forecasts and pollen counts are provided by the Douglas County Health Department. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. There is a chance for a thunderstorm Thursday night into the overnight hours. A few storms may be severe with large hail the main threat. Severe storms are possible once again Friday morning into the afternoon, along with light snow accumulations across northeast Nebraska that evening. Quite gusty northwesterly winds of 40 to 50 miles per hour will be possible on Friday as well. Spotter information statement: spotter activation will not be needed. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station KIH 61 in Omaha, Nebraska. The current time is 11:17 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Omaha and Council Bluffs area. Rest of today, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, decreasing clouds. Lows in the lower 30s. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Thursday, windy.
Omaha,
Not as cool.
Oklahoma City, collapse player, collapse, 12:18 p.
And Facebook. A test of the National Weather Service radio warning alarm tone feature is scheduled for 12 noon today. If your radio has the warning alarm tone and is set, it should be activated by the test. If your radio is not activated by the test, please call us at 405-325-3816 with your report. From the Norman, the following is your hazardous weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of northern, western, central, and southern Oklahoma and western North Texas. Day 1, today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected. You have just heard a test of the National Weather Service radio warning alarm feature. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at a greater distance from the transmitter, will occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in perfect working order. During severe weather, the warning alarm will be activated for severe thunderstorm and tornado watches, and for severe thunderstorm, tornado, and flash flood warnings. The warning alarm will also be used for civil emergency messages. A test of the warning alarm feature of National Weather Service radio is conducted at 12 noon and 7 p.m. each Wednesday, unless there is a significant risk of severe weather in the area.
Speech on.
The following is your
Tab.
hazardous
Event.
weather outlook.
Browse.
This hazardous
But weather.
for portions
Top
of
weather.
northern,
United States. But
central,
United.
southern
Illinois.
Oklahoma, and western North
Map.
Texas.
New Mexico. Button. Albuquerque area NOAA weather. Collapse
Damaged
player.
winds could
Collapse.
blow down
United.
trees and power lines. Power outages are possible.
Screen recording in
Travel could
progress. Cancel. View source. Vertical. Collapse player view. Collapse. Albuquerque area NOAA.
Affected, especially for
Scan.
motorists. in high-profile vehicles who should consider delaying travel. High wind warning in effect from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time Thursday. This was a test of the NOAA radio warning device. Following the alarm tone, your receiver should have turned on automatically. The alarm tone just transmitted should have been heard on any operating receiver. The alarm tone will be used to alert you in times of threatening weather, and will be followed by a watch, warning, or emergency message. This test will be conducted each Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon, except when hazardous weather threatens. The test will then be postponed until the first fair weather day. Once again, this has been a test of the NOAA radio warning device. We now return to normal programming. Now from the forecast.
To Haley. After I left you, I've gotten 2 more weekly tests. Done.
Forecast office in Albuquerque. Here are the 11 a.m. observations.
Messages.
The Albuquerque
50.
Sunport. It was
Edit.
fair. The temperature was 52 degrees.
Haley Hinkle.
with a dew
After I
point
left
of
you, I've gotten
19.
2 more weekly tests. Angel and
Relative
Haley.
humidity
Unread.
was
Yeah, sure.
27%.
Haley.
Wind southwest at 7 miles an hour.
Angel. Oh well.
Pressure was
2
30.11
FaceTime.
inches and falling.
FaceTime.
Of snow showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms until midnight, then a chance of snow showers after midnight. Lows in the 20s. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up.
Was southeast at 6 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.89 inches and falling.
Bemidji reported 17. Hibbing reported 16. International Falls visibility 1/4 mile or less at times. Snow may be heavy at times in the evening. Heavy snow accumulations. Lows in the lower 20s. Chance of precipitation 70%. Saturday, sunny. A 30% chance of snow in the morning. Patchy blowing snow in the morning. Highs in the upper 30s. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-20s. Sunday, not as cool. Partly sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 30s. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs around 50. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of rain. Lows in the mid-30s. Tuesday, rain likely. Highs in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 60%. Again, the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area for this afternoon. Sunny.
National Weather Service in Chanhassen, Minnesota has just activated the warning alarm on 13 weather radio stations across central and southern Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. During dangerous weather situations, these specially built radios are automatically activated to warn for the hazard. Tests of these radios are normally conducted by the National Weather Service in Chanhassen every Wednesday at 1 p.m. If severe weather threatens the area near the normal test time, the test will be postponed until the next good weather day. The warning alarm will be activated for selected watches, warnings, and statements affecting central and southern Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. This concludes the test of the warning system. We now return to normal programming.
Florida, Connecticut, California, button, California, Contra Costa County NOAA Weather Radio WNG6, Monterey, Contra Costa County, Collapse Player, United.
Southwest wind at 7, pressure 29.86 and steady.
United.
It was partly sunny, temperature 48, dew point 40.
United States, United, Georgia, Illinois, India, Michigan.
Some observations around California and western Nevada. At Blue Canyon, snow is falling with a temperature of 28. At Mount Lake Tahoe,
Apps, close scanner radio, closing apps, feed, Safari, scanner radio. Screen. Good, 12 9. Nearby, select all, select by genre, by back, by a, weather, west, by west, all, United States, United, Illinois, button, Georgia, Illinois, Connecticut, Colorado, California, button, Monterey area marine, player, collapse player, United States.
With showers and isolated thunderstorms expected through the day, poor drainage and small stream flooding is expected through this afternoon. Some locations that will experience flooding include Santa Rosa, Rohnert Park, Sebastopol, South Santa Rosa CBD,
United Illinois, India, Iowa, Louis, Nebraska, New York, North, Ohio, Oakland, Pennsylvania, South Tennessee.
You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, WWF-64, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.45
India, Illinois,
megahertz.
Georgia, Colorado, California, California, United States, back, Monterey area. NOAA Weather Radio.
Sunrise, sunset.
Collapse player view. United States, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Louis, Michigan, Mississippi, Nebraska, New York, North, Ohio, Oakland, Penn, South, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, West Washington, Puget Sound, Marine, NOAA.
Synopsis for the central
United.
California coast and bays, including the Monterey Bay, Greater Farallones, and Cordell Bank National Memory.
Screen recording in cancel, but Puget Sound, Marine NOAA Weather, Puget Sound, collapse player, Puget, collapse player, United States, back.
30%.
Screen recording, control center, airplane mode, Puget Sound, screen recording in progress. Scanner radio, close scanner radio, apps, field, scanner radio. Nearby, select all, but search by genre, back, by weather, top, all, United States, United, California, North, Ohio, Penn, Tennessee, West Washington, Puget Sound Marine, Puget, collapse player, Washington, heading.
Westport, East 5.
Screen recording in.
West wind 15 to 25 knots, becoming southwest to 10 knots in the afternoon. Wind waves 2 to 4 feet, subsiding to 1 foot or less in the afternoon. Forecast for the coastal waters from Cape Flattery to Cape Shoalwater out to 60 nautical miles. Today, north wind 5 to 15 knots. wind waves 1 to 2 feet. South swell 5 feet at 10 seconds. Tonight, northwest wind 5 to 15 knots, becoming 10 to 20 knots after midnight. Wind waves 1 to 3 feet. South swell 5 feet at 9 seconds. Thursday, west wind 5 to 15 knots. Wind waves 1 to 2 feet. Northwest swell 6 feet at 9 seconds. A chance of showers. Marine forecast for Pacific waters issued by Environment Canada at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time Wednesday, 29th March 2023 for today, tonight, and Thursday. Strait of Georgia.
Washington. United Washington. Heading.
20 knots, diminishing to westerly 10 to 15 early this evening and to light late this evening. Wind becoming east 10 late overnight and increasing to southeast 15 to 20 Thursday afternoon. Wind veering to southwest 15 to 20 Thursday evening. Marine forecast for Pacific waters issued by Environment Canada at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time Wednesday, 29th March 2023 for today, tonight, and Thursday. West Coast Vancouver Island south. Wind northwest 10 to 20 knots except light near the coast south of Tofino. Wind becoming northwest 15 to 25 late this afternoon except northwest 30 northwest of Aspen Point this evening. Wind becoming northwest 5 to 15 early Thursday morning, then backing to southwest 5 to 15 Thursday evening. Periods of drizzle beginning overnight, changing to scattered showers near noon Thursday. Fog patches forming overnight and dissipating Thursday morning. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WWG-24, Puget Sound, serving the Northwest Washington interior in cooperation with the Marine brokers at Wells Fargo Insurance Services, and broadcasting at a frequency of 162.425 MHz. The current time is 11:59 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. The marine synopsis: northerly flow develops today, then turns onshore tonight. The flow gradually turns southerly ahead of another frontal system that will move across the region Friday. Strong onshore flow will follow Friday night and Saturday. Pressure reports in millibars at 10 a.m. Seattle, 10:11. Winooski, 10:10. Bellingham, 10:11. Fort, 10:10. Astoria, 10:10. Portland, 10:10. North Bend, Oregon, 10:11. Freezing levels from early this morning. Fort, 5,400 feet. Spokane, 5,500 feet. At 11 a.m., Port Angeles, sunny, temperature 57 degrees, humidity 23%. Wind variable at 6 miles an hour. Pressure in millibars, 1,011.5 and steady. Port Townsend, fair 55. Victoria Airport, near Sydney, mostly sunny 55. Vancouver, partly sunny 50. Wind west at 16. At Bellingham Airport, sunny. Temperature 57 degrees. Warning alarm. During potentially hazardous weather situations, the National Weather Service transmits a signal that automatically activates specially built receivers to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the receivers are normally conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday near 12 noon. When there is a threat of or existing severe weather in the area on Wednesday, the test is postponed until the next day without a severe weather threat. The following tones will conclude this test. At 11 a.m., Port Angeles,
Washington. Screen recording in progress. 3:03 p.m.
This is the National Weather Service office in Fort Worth. The preceding signal was a test of the public warning system for weather radio station KEAST C56. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service each Wednesday between 10 a.m. and noon, and between 6 and 8 p.m. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of this broadcast, and especially the warning alarm tone, will vary at any given location. This variation, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. The warning alarm tone will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties: Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, Hill, Hood, Hunt, Kaufman, Parker, Rockwall, and Tarrant. This concludes the test of weather radio station K East C56. The current time is...
Screen.
This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of northern, western, central, and southern Oklahoma.
End up favorites. End. Des Moines. Des Moines.
Thursday through Tuesday, thunderstorms. Severe thunderstorms are possible late on Thursday through Friday. Thunderstorms are possible tomorrow evening across south central Oklahoma. These storms may have large hail up to the size of golf balls. Another round of storms is possible across central Oklahoma around daybreak on Friday. Damaging winds will be the primary hazard with those storms. Fire weather. Extremely critical fire weather conditions are expected on Friday behind a dry line across western, central, and northern Oklahoma and adjacent North Texas. Near critical fire weather conditions will be possible on Sunday through Tuesday across western Oklahoma and adjacent North Texas. Wind. Strong winds are expected on Friday with gusts up to 50 miles an hour possible. The highest gusts are expected across western Oklahoma and adjacent North Texas. Get graphics and more details at weather.gov/Norman and follow our weather forecast office on Twitter and Facebook. This is your weather radio You have just heard a test of the National Weather Service radio warning alarm feature. Reception of this broadcast and the warning alarm will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at a greater distance from the transmitter, will occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in perfect working order. During severe weather, the warning alarm will be activated for severe thunderstorm and tornado watches, and for severe thunderstorm, tornado, and flash flood warnings. The warning alarm will also be used for civil emergency messages. A test of the warning alarm feature of National Weather Service Radio is conducted at 12 noon and 7 p.m. each Wednesday, unless there is a significant risk of severe weather in the area. The Oklahoma City climate.
Des Moines. Collapse player.
From the National
Favorites.
Weather Service at Des Moines, Iowa. The current time is 6:59.
Sports fan. Closing entertainment.
This is a test of the National Weather Service NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards Warning Alarm System in cooperation with the Emergency Alert System. Tests of this alarm system are conducted every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and at 7 p.m. If there is a severe weather threat, the tests are postponed until the next available good weather day. The alarm tone will activate for severe weather and other life-threatening emergency messages for the following 14 transmitters and associated broadcast areas: WXL 57 at Des Moines, WXL 94 at Bremer County, WXK 84 at Fort Dodge, KXI 98 at Marshalltown, KXI 62 at Montezuma, WXM 91 at Rathbun Lake, WNG 730 at Ottumwa, KZZ 51 at Carroll, KZZ 68 at Van Wert, KXI 65 at Lenox, WNG 666 at Iowa Falls, WNG 668 at Denison, WNG 688 at Ringsted, KJY 63 at Forest City,
For a detailed listing of what counties are served by each transmitter, please visit the NOAA Weather Radio section of our website at www.weather.gov/Des Moines. Once again, please visit the NOAA Weather Radio section at our website, www.weather.gov/Des Moines. This concludes our test. We now return to regular programming. The current time
8:03 p.m.